I need to be extra hyped. What's up, you guys? I'm Chris Banger, the Ball Glove King. What's up, you guys? I'm Chris Banger, the Ball Glove King, and today we are learning how to break in a baseball glove. Is that good enough for you?
If you are not already, hit the subscribe button.
No, number one rule, never ask them to subscribe at the beginning of the video because I haven't proven to them yet that I'm worth subscribing to.
And for that reason, you guys should subscribe.
Yeah! Mine, 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 mine. There are plenty of ways to break in a glove, some of which I do not recommend whatsoever. Some people are gonna put it in an oven, put it under their bed, run it over with a car, put it in a microwave, steam it at Dick's, just disgusting, horrible, horrifying stuff. Let's walk through what we actually need to break in a glove the right way. And also, how can we do it without spending any money? Our tools for today: a baseball glove that needs broken in, a baseball, and I actually recommend using a softball as well. Now, if you're at home thinking, I don't have a softball, go ahead, walk into a local thrift shop like Goodwill. You can probably find one of these for $1, maybe less. I am specifically pointing out that you don't have to spend money to break a baseball glove in because plenty of videos out there on how to break in a glove involve a glove mallet. While yes, this is useful and honestly easier to use than anything else, these things cost money, not everybody has it, and if you're the average person just trying to break in a glove, not like me who's breaking in a glove pretty much every week, you don't just have one of these laying around. So how can we break in a baseball glove without spending any money? Now, if you saw my last video, you've seen this glove already. This is what we're breaking in. This is the Toro Pro Majestic Japanese kip leather. I'm able to close the glove, so it's not extraordinarily stiff at the moment, but oh boy, does it need a lot of work. This is nowhere near game ready, and we need to get it ready as if I'm ready to play tomorrow. Now, before we continue, let's just take a look at what does it mean to actually break in a baseball glove. Now, as sad as it is, this leather used to be a cow. What's cool is although it's dead, it still has a memory. The whole process of breaking in a glove is teaching the glove to remember what it's supposed to do. Where is it supposed to catch the ball? Where is it supposed to be closing? It literally gains a memory and forms itself to that as you go on. So don't just beat the glove senselessly everywhere. Be specific about where you're pounding and where you're working the glove in. But now, I'm gonna catch you guys outside.
You look really stupid right now.
You know just what to say. These are swimming trunks actually, but I wear them as shorts. Just so you guys know, there's actually a link in the description for Plate Crate. Through that link, it's 10 bucks off for your first order. And the big thing is if you guys actually click use that link, Plate Crate is more likely to actually work with us more in the future and help the channel grow, because if we actually get a partnership with Plate Crate where maybe there's actually money involved, we can quit our job and do this full time. More content, baby. We're breaking in the Toro. Let me show you. I can do that when I squeeze really hard. If I don't squeeze very hard, just kind of go like, that's how far it goes. Like I said earlier, all we're using is a softball and a baseball. When you first get your glove in the mail, open up the box, oh, here's my glove, it looks so good. First thing you should do, go for the heel. There's multiple layers of leather in here, plus all these laces, and so that's gonna be a main point of interest, okay? So grab here, squish, rub back and forth. This can be huge. If you're willing to just sit on the couch and do this for, I don't even know how long, like as long as you possibly can without starting to cramp up and stuff, it's going to help your glove. Now, one thing you'll notice, I'm only working the heel. So at one point, our heel might be kind of broken in, but the inside of the palm here won't be. So if you can, squish even with like your whole hand and try to get the whole palm squishing in with it and rub just as much as you can. Don't be too soft with it. Do everything you can just to get that palm and the heel loosened up. The top of the web here also has a lot of laces, so I'd say if you would like to, you could pretty much do the same thing, pinch, push back and forth. Now, another key point, fingers where all the lacing is. Pull on this as hard as you can. It's stretching out a decent bit. When they are spread out, the break-in does happen just a little bit quicker. Once you get to a point where you're able to close your glove, something like this, that means you're ready for our next step. You guys, that first step is actually really important because if you have to force your glove to squeeze closed, that means that not everything is evenly breaking in at once. You're going to get to a point where the glove is closing super awkwardly, where it kind of looks like this. where down here it's closing, but the fingers up top are not as much, and it just looks so bad. It's not good for the glove, so be patient with it. Break everything in kind of all at once, and once you can go like this and squeeze the glove easily, that's when we move on to the hot water treatment. I think in the original video I said if it's too hot for you to touch, but not too hot for your mom to touch, then it's the perfect temperature. Okay, so when it comes to the hot water treatment, if you don't know what it is, you're basically getting your glove completely wet. Not soaked, you're not dipping it in water, but you're gonna cover it with hot water. The point of it, it's going to loosen up the leather, and it really gives you a great opportunity to just break the glove in and work on it in a way that you wouldn't be able to if it wasn't warm and loose like that. The main thing you should worry about is when you're pouring water on the glove, don't pour it this direction. Because what can happen is water can go into the finger stalls, and it just makes it harder and longer to dry. I would say keep the glove pointed up like this, pour everything down. Quick warning about colored laces in the hot water treatment. So take this glove for example. It has purple lacing and brown leather. There's really no chance that this purple lace could ever seep off into this brown leather because that leather is just so dark. Now let's say that this is all blonde. Instead of brown, it's all blonde, and I got this purple lacing. When I do the hot water treatment, there is a chance that some of the color of the purple dye can seep down into the leather. Especially with 44s, I've seen it happen. Some people just aren't gonna care. It's not like it turns the whole glove blue. You could just see it like a little bit of runoff just around the little edge. Be careful. Red, blue, maybe purple, mainly red and blue. Watch out. Now it's actually time to put a lot of work into this thing. The more you're willing to do, the better. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm already able to stretch these laces out even more than I was before. Just everything on this glove right now is looser than just a few minutes ago. We have our baseball and we have our softball. Now I'm just gonna let you know the softball, I don't really like using it to try to shape the pocket. I like using pretty much only a baseball to shape the pocket. That way it is perfect for the baseball. I'll show you exactly what we have the softball for, because that's what we're gonna start with. So just like when we were working on the heel before, that's what we're gonna be doing now, but with a little bit more force. So I'll show you what I do. I'm literally just going to grab the softball and start beating it and slowly shifting the heel back and forth. Go ahead and hit everywhere, up and down the whole back of the glove. That way you're getting the entire inside of the palm. When I close my glove, this is all flat. It's the thumb and the pinky that have a crease. So get those creases working so that they loosen up so you can easily close your glove. The glove looks like it's already getting misshapen, and honestly it is, but we're gonna fix that, so just hang on. Okay, so once you really beat the glove up and feel like you've done a lot of work on it, the next step is just picking up our baseball glove and doing what people call couch catch. So just from that one toss, you can see we like hit our pocket perfectly. And it's just because this leather is just so loose right now and so ready to go that it's gonna feel amazing. But things are gonna change after the hot water treatment is done. Just stay tuned to hear what you need to do after it's dry to really get it perfect. But for now, all I'm gonna do is play couch catch. All right, now that you're done just absolutely beating the glove, the next thing is going to be shaping it. Shape the glove exactly how you want it, both flaring the thumb, the pinky, curling it in if that's what you want. Curl these fingers in. I'll show you exactly what I do. I flare my thumb and pinky like so. I just go back and forth, always working on that. No matter how long I have a glove for, I always will just grab the thumb and the pinky. When I pull the pinky, you'll see these fingers will kind of curve to the side a little bit, like this leather right here wants to angle that way. I like to push back in and try to keep these nice and straight. It just looks better. As we're breaking this glove in and we're getting a pocket, especially during the hot water treatment, our index finger is going to be separating. I've never cared enough to try to keep it in with the other fingers. That's just natural. That means that's where our pocket is, and that's what I want. Once you have it exactly how you want it, set the glove down, let it dry. It wouldn't hurt either if you were playing couch catch, play actual catch. If you have somebody to play catch with, do it. And then at the very end, just shape your glove, set it down. Okay, so now that our glove is actually dry, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Once you do actually get back to your glove, once it's all dry, it's gonna feel pretty dang stiff again. And it's honestly because it was just so flimsy earlier when you had it wet and everything, and now kind of back to normal. So one of the biggest things hot water treatment is gonna do is form it exactly how you want it. It's gonna form to your hand, as well as flaring the thumb and pinky, doing whatever it is you want to form the glove. From now on, the best thing you can do is play catch, beat it with the softball again if you want. If you have a glove mallet, use it. Everything else is ready to go though. You just need to use it, and use it until you feel comfortable to use it in game. Thanks, Jesus. There's certain parts of the glove that don't need to be broken in a ton. Certain parts of the glove actually are better if they stay stiff. You're gonna have a better glove for a longer amount of time. I personally always keep my heel really stiff. And not everybody likes that, but I'll show you. When I close my glove, the heel basically doesn't move. And so I like to keep that stiff. It keeps it nice and sturdy. I think it helps my gloves last a lot longer. I like to keep the top of my web a little bit more stiff than the bottom, obviously, because this is where our pocket is. I want this super loose, and then I want this to be stiffer so it's sturdy. If the web up top is also really loose, it's not going to be as defined as a pocket. And so I really want to have one specific spot that my ball goes. So that's why I like to keep this just a little bit more stiff than down here. So often people ask, Chris, how do I break my glove in? It's taking me, blank amount of weeks or blank amount of months and it's still not ready. And honestly, the only thing I can say is you just need to do more. If your glove isn't broken in, it's because you haven't put enough work into it. It's not the glove's fault, really. It's almost always just a fact that you haven't done enough with it. The way I do it, I literally bring my glove with me everywhere. When I get a new glove in, I just bring it with me everywhere. I have my hand in it, just have my hand in it. And hey, if you don't want to do the hot water treatment, just do everything that we did except for the hot water treatment.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment how you guys break in a baseball glove. Let me know what you do. Let me know if you hate my method. But honestly, it's been working really well for me so far, so I hope it works well for you guys as well. That's it though.
Chris, catch. Bro, do you even baseball?
Stop! I think that's still one of my favorite things, is just letting out like true, genuine, angry screams. My wife has caused me to be angry for months and I haven't done anything to let it out, and then just suddenly I'm just like, just stop! And it feels great. Hey, record me. Piece of crap. Whoa, what's pizza crap?
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of your time and commitment to me.